So we are going to do the third problem. This is the third question. Here you can see A Limited has issued bond of the par value bond of the par value of rupees 1,000. Okay. So the par value of this bond is 1,000, and the rate, okay, present rate of the bond, is rupees 900. That is rupees 900. Bond, the bond interest rate, or we will call the coupon rate. The coupon rate is 14% with a maturity period of 6 years. 6 years. Now you are required to find out, or you are required to calculate the approximate YTM. So YTM stand for what? YTM stand for yield to maturity. Okay, yield to maturity. In that, we are going to calculate through approximate YTM. Okay, we are using formula of approximate YTM and try to find out what is the YTM, yield to maturity. What is the yield that we have generated by this investment? Okay, so what is the given data we have? Given data is coupon rate is 14%. Okay, then interest will be what? We need to find out the interest. It has not been given. And the next, what is the face value? Face value or par value is rupees 1,000. Okay, and what is the P here? Okay, what is the issue price? Issue price is what? It is rupees 900. And what is the N? And how many years maturity period is? 6 years. Okay, let me find out what is the interest. Okay, working notes. We will calculate calculation of interest. So how to calculate the interest? Interest will be calculated as interest amount is equals to face value or par value. Okay, face value or par value into coupon rate. Okay, what is the face value we have? That is 1,000. And what is the coupon rate we have? That is 14%. Means 140 rupees. So now we got what is the face value? That is 1,000 rupees. What is the interest amount for the 1,000 rupees at the 14%? That is 140 rupees. Now, what is the approximate YTM? Okay, approximate YTM. So we know the formula for approximate YTM. That is, in the last class I explained you. Okay, what will be the formula of approximate YTM? Right. So approximate YTM, in that what we will do? We will see that what is the yield to maturity here. Okay, what is the yield to maturity? We have formula, that is C plus M minus P divided by N whole divided by 0.4 into M plus 0.6 into M. Or we can also calculate through C plus M minus P divided by N whole divided by M plus P divided by 2. Right. These are the two methods are there by which we can calculate the approximate YTM. So let me see what is the C. C we know that is nothing but interest amount. Right? What is the interest amount here? C is equal to interest. that is rupees 140. Okay, then what is the M? What is the M we have? What's the at what will be the value that we are going to get after maturity? That is, we will call it as a face value. Okay, what is the face value that we are going to get? That is rupees 1000. Okay, what is the price today? Price, what is the price of the bond today, or value of the bond today? Okay, value of the bond today, that is rupees 900. Okay, this is a present value, right? Present value. Present value of the bond, that is 900. Then what is the N? N is maturity period is 6 years. So this is what we got. So C is equals to rupees 140. M is the face value, that is 1000. P is a present value of the bond, that is 900. And N is equals to 6 years. In the previous problem, we have calculated what is the present value. This was the question. Okay, this was the question. He asked us to calculate what is the present value of the bond, and we have calculated by using present value factor, and we have find it out what is the present value of the bond. But in this question, he has given the interest amount, he has given the face value, he has given the present value of the bond and maturity, but what is our required rate of return, he has not given. So here required rate of return is nothing but what is the yield to maturity? What is the income that you have generated through this investment? That is what we are going to calculate. Okay. So what is in the previous problem? He has given the required rate of return. Here what? Here we need to find out the YTM. What is the rate of return we have earned on this particular investment? That is nothing but YTM. That we called as a yield to maturity. When we put the data into this particular formula, we will get a approximate YTM. So approximate YTM is equals to, so what is the C we have? That is 140 plus, what is the M we have? That is 1000 minus what is the P we have? That is 900 present value of the bond divided by N is equals to what? 6. Okay, divided by 6 whole divided by what is the M? That is 1000 face value of the bond. P is present value of the bond, that is 900 divided by 2 into 100. Okay, so when you simplify this, 140 plus 1000 minus 900, that is 100 divided by 6. Okay, 100 divided by 6 whole divided by 1000 plus 900, that is 1900 divided by 2. So 100 divided by 6, how much it is? That is 16.67 plus 140, then it will be 156.67 divided by 1900 divided by 2. 1900 divided by 2, that is 950. Okay, so now 156.67 divided by 950 into 100 into 100. So what will be the answer here? 156.67 divided by 950 into 100, that is 16.49%. So this is what we have generated through this investment. You got my point? So let I explain you what we have done here. So in this problem, A limited company had issued a bond of the par value of rupees 1000. The par value of the bond is what? Rupees 1000. Par value is also known as what? Face value. Okay, na? Face value, par value, rupees 1000. The present value of the bond is 900. Okay, the present value of the bond is what? It is 900. The coupon rate means the interest what we are going to get every year, that is 14%. Okay, with a maturity period of 6 years. Now he asked us to calculate what is the you are required to calculate what is the approximate YTM, means what is the yield you have generated till the maturity period, what is the return you have generated till the maturity period. He asked us to calculate. So When we have summarized the entire question, we got the data. What is the given data? We have C is equals to 14, means coupon rate is 14%, face value is 1000. Okay, present value means present price is nothing but present value of the bond is 900. N is equals to 6 years. In the previous problem, we have find it out what is the present value of the bond, where he has given us the required rate of return. In that problem, he has also provided us the required rate of return. Then we have find it out what is the present value of the bond. But in this problem, he has given us the present value of the bond and try to find out what is the YTM, what is the yield that you have generated. For that, first what we need to do, we need to find out what is the interest amount. Okay, interest amount, how to calculate the interest amount? Interest amount is equals to face value into coupon rate. What is the face value? That is 1000. I said you that every time the interest will be calculated on the face value or par value, but not on the present price. Remember that. Okay. Whenever you're calculating the interest rate, it need to be calculated on the face value or a par value. Then 1000 into 14 divided by 100, 140 is the interest that you're going to get every year. Now, approximate YTM, what is the formula you have? I said you there are two formulas are there. Okay, what are the formulas we have? One, C plus M minus P divided by N whole divided by 0.4 into M plus 0.6 into P, or C plus M minus P divided by N whole divided by M plus P divided by 2 into 100. You will get an approximate. It is not an exact. Okay, it is an approximate. Now, C is what? C is nothing but it's in 140. M is a face value, that is 1000. And P is equals to, it's in a present value of the bond, that is 900. N is equals to 6 years. Now, how to calculate the approximate YTM? When we put that data into this particular formula, we will get an approximate YTM. Approximate YTM is equals to 140 plus 1000 minus 900 divided by 6 whole divided by 1000 plus 900 divided by 2. You will get a figure that is 156.67 divided by 950 into 100, 16.67. What do you mean by this? Means whatever the amount you have invested, that is 1000 rupees, you got 16.49% returns on your investment here. 16.49% return. But when you see what is the nominal return that you're getting, that is a 14%. That is a 14%. But in real terms, you got 16.49. Why so? Why? Because at the time you have purchased it for 900. Okay, you have purchased it for 900. Actually, the face value was 1000, but you have purchased it for 900 because the present value of the bond was 900. Exactly, you have purchased at 900, but the par value was 1000. Means at the end of the time, how much you will get? You will get 1000 rupees, not a par value. You will get 1000 rupees, not a present value. You got my point? That's why here what happened that in real terms, the yield to maturity is being increased is more than the interest rate here. The interest rate was what? 14%. But in real terms, how much you got the returns? That is 16.49. This is very, very important problem for your examination. Remember, very important problem. You will get this problem. Okay, can we do another problem here? Okay, do you have any doubts? Do you have any doubts, ma'am? Yeah, please respond to me. Any doubts? Are you there or not? Kutesh?
No doubt, sir.
No doubts. Sindhuja, you just joined right now. Hmm? Okay, right. So we'll go for the next problem, that is ABC Limited has 1000 rupees bond that pay a coupon rate of 8%. I'm writing the problem here. Okay. So ABC Company Limited, here he has given that face value. Okay. What is the face value of the bond? Face value is rupees 1000. Okay. And that paying a coupon rate. Okay, what is a coupon rate? Paying a coupon rate of 8%. Okay, that is also single per annum. Okay, per annum it is paying per annum, and it matures after 20 years. Okay, it matures after 20 years, and presently selling at 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 1050. So you need to find out a approximate YTM. Okay, and second one current yield, and third one nominal return or nominal yield. Okay, current return and nominal return. So this is the question. Here you can see the face value is 1000, but they are presently selling at 1050. Okay, this particular question I'm asking, I'm telling you, it has been asked more than 3 times. The same question. Okay, so face value is rupees 1000, coupon rate is 8% per annum, maturity, or it will mature. Okay, it will maturity is 20 years, presently selling at 1050. Now go for the solution here. See, 1000 rupees value of bond, it is being presently selling at 1050. Okay, anyone is waiting? Let me talk. Just give me a minute now. Okay. Now see what is the data we have, the given data. So C we know that is 8%. Okay. And what is the face value? The face value of the bond is rupees 1000. Okay. What is the maturity period? The maturity period is 20 years. Okay. 20 years. And what is the par value? What is the present value? Okay. What is the present value of the bond? That is 1050. Now he asks us to find out what is the approximate YTM. First, what we will do here, we will calculate interest amount. Calculation of interest amount. Okay, how we will calculate the interest? Interest amount is equals to face value into coupon rate. Okay. What is the face value? That is 1000. What is the coupon rate? That is 8%. So how much it will be? 80. Is it clear? 80. So interest is rupees 80. Now we put this data into a formula that to calculate approximate YTM. Okay, how to calculate the approximate YTM? What is the formula we have? That is C plus, okay, M minus P divided by N whole divided by M plus P divided by 2 into 100. Now tell me what is the C we have? That is 80. Coupon, okay, coupon amount. Okay, this is the coupon amount. C is equals to coupon amount, not a coupon rate. Okay, you should not get confused here. This is a coupon rate. Okay, this is a coupon rate. This is C stand for what? Coupon amount. What is a coupon amount? Coupon amount is nothing but it's an interest amount. Okay, 80. Okay, what is the M? What is the M? M is what? The face value. Okay, what is the M? That is 1000. And what is the P? P is the present value of the bond. What is the present value of the bond? At what rate he is selling? He is selling at 1050. Okay, divided by what is the N we have? 20 years. Okay, whole divided by 1000 plus 1050 divided by 2. Now, when you simplify that, you will get 80 plus 1000 minus 1050 is nothing but minus 50 divided by 20 whole divided by 1000 plus 1050 is nothing but 2050 divided by 2 into 100. Okay, can you please simplify and tell me what is the answer here? Okay, what is the value, ma? Minus 50 divided by 220, that is 2.5. 80 minus 2.5 means that is 77.5. Okay, this is how much? 2050 divided by 2.
7.560.
Okay, 1025 into 100.
75.60.
Okay, 7.56. This will be called as 7.56. This is the approximate YTM, means whatever the amount you are invested, that is 1000 rupees, on that, how much you're getting? You're getting 7.56 rate of return. A rate of return. Okay, how much you're getting? 77.56 percentage, means 7.56 rate of return on 1000 rupees. You got my point? So for every 1000, how much you're getting? 75.6 rupees you're getting after to in total what you call the investment. 7.56. Okay. So this is the amount what you have generated, 7.56. Every year you're going to get the returns here. But is it correct? 7.56? Or do you have any doubts? 77.5 divided by 1025 into 100. So it is 7.56. Okay, so correct. You got my point? This is the return that we're going to generate on our investment. That is, what is the yield to maturity? Okay, how much we're getting return here? We're getting 7.56 return. Okay, next is, what is the current yield? What is a current yield? See, current yield, why you can see here, our interest amount is 8%, but we are getting only 7.56. Why we are getting lesser than our interest amount? Even though he is paying us 8%, but we are getting it 7.56 only. Tell me why we are getting 7.56 here? Because we have purchased the bond on a premium here. Actually, the face value of the bond was 1000, but we have paid him 1050 here, because due to huge demand, or because it is paying more interest in the market, or maybe any reason, maybe any other reason. That is why what we have paid 50 rupees extra here. You can see he has given in the question that the face value of the bond is 1000, but the present value of the bond means at what rate is selling? It is selling at 1050. Okay, so we have purchased it for 1050. You can consider. So how much we are getting a return? That is 7.56. You're not going to get 8%, we're getting 7.56. Now, what is the current yield? Current yield in simply how we can calculate. Current yield will be calculated. Current yield will be calculated. Coupon interest divided by current market price. Okay, current market price into 100. So what is the coupon interest that we are going to get? That is 80. What is the current market price? It is rightly selling in the market, that is 1050 into 100. So that is 80 divided by 1050 into 100, that is 7.619. This we will call as a current yield. Okay, we are not getting a return of 8%, but we are getting a return of 7.69. Okay, the next one is what? Nominal yield. Okay, nominal yield, it is equal to what? It is equal to the interest rate. Nominal yield will be what? It will be equal to interest amount. So what will be that? That we will call as an 1000 into 8%. That is nothing but 8 rupees. 80 rupees we have got. So what is the in coupon rate? That is 8%. So nominal return will also be 8%. Nominal return will also be 8%. So this is the problem. So now, do you have any doubts here? See, once again, I'm explaining you. This is the face value he has given. This is a coupon, 8% per annum, maturity 20 years, presently selling at 1050. Fine. The face value is lesser than the present value, means it might be selling at a premium. he asked us to calculate approximate YTM, current yield and nominal yield. So first we have calculated the interest rate. Every time we will calculate on the face value, that is face value into coupon rate, 1000 into 8 divided by 100, that is 18. What is the approximate YTM? The formula is C plus M minus P divided by M, whole divided by M plus P divided by 2 into 100. When we put that into the formula, 80 plus 1000 minus 1050 divided by 20, whole divided by 1000 plus 1050 divided by 2 into 100. When you simplify this, we will get an answer that is 7.56. Means the interest amount, the face value, okay? Then what is the amount that we are getting? That is actually 8%. But in real terms, when we see what is the real rate of return, that is 7.56. Why so? Because you have paid 50 rupees extra in purchasing the bond, but the value of the bond was what? 1000, but you have paid how much? 1050. That's why here you can see there is a slight decrease in the rate of return, that is 7.56. What is the current yield? A simple formula to calculate the current yield is what? Coupon interest divided by current market price into 100. What is the coupon interest we are generating? That is 80. And what is the current market price? That is 1050 into 100. You will get a current yield that is 7.619. What is the nominal yield? Nominal yield is what is the face on the face, how much you're getting. Okay. So as he mentioned that you're going to get 8%. So this is the nominal rate of return, or nominal yield will be 8% only. Is it clear, or do you have any doubts? If you have any doubts, you can raise. Do you have any doubts? Okay, one more problem we will do here. Okay, the next problem, the face value of the bond is 1000. Okay, the present value of the bond, okay, the present value of the bond is 800. Okay, maturity period is 5 years. Okay, and the coupon amount, or we will call the coupon rate, is 12%. Now, how to calculate? He asked us to calculate approximate YTM. So interest amount, or we will call coupon amount. Okay, coupon. How to calculate? Then C is equals to face value into coupon rate. So what is the C? C is nothing but the coupon amount. Fine. So what is the face value? That is 1000 into what is the coupon rate? We have 12%. It is nothing but 120. Now calculation of approximate of YTM. Calculation of approximate YTM. Approximate YTM, how we will calculate here? Approximate YTM. Okay, yield to maturity is C plus, what is the formula we have? M minus P divided by N whole divided.
Sir, screen is not visible, sir.
Okay. So C plus M minus P divided by N whole divided by M plus P divided by 2. Okay, what is the C we have? C we know that 120 plus, what is the M? M is nothing but, what is the face value? That is 1000. And what is the present value of the bond? That is 800. Whole divided by N is nothing but 5 years. Okay, then whole divided by 1000 plus 800 divided by 2. Okay. Now you can see 120 plus 1000 minus 800 means how much? 200. 200 divided by 5 means how much? 40. 200 divided by 5, that is 40 we will get. Okay. Whole divided by 1000 plus 800. 1800 divided by 2 means 900. So 160 divided by 900. So what will be the answer? 160 divided by 900. That is 0.1778. It is nothing but into 100, 17.78. Okay, into 100 and into 100. Okay, into 100. So how much you get? 17.78% return that you're going to get on the investment. So that is the YTM. Okay, the next problem, how much time remaining? Last 5 minutes is there. Okay, would you like to join for another class? Are you ready to join for the next class, ma'am?
No, sir.
No? Soumya, what about you? Are you interested in joining next class? There is no answer at all. Okay, right. A 6% coupon bond. The evening you would like to join? No answer at all. A 6% coupon bond with 10 years to maturity is currently selling. Okay, for rupees 900. Estimate YTM. So how to calculate the YTM here? Now you can see. We know C, coupon rate. What is a coupon rate? Okay, don't confuse here. Coupon rate and coupon amount. Okay, 6%. And what is the coupon bond with 10 years maturity? What is the maturity we have? Maturity is 10 years. Fine. And next, what is it presently selling at what price? Presently selling at what price? Presently selling at 900. Okay. Okay, what is the face?
900.
Okay, what is the face value of the bond? The actual value of the bond is rupees 1000. Okay, it is the face value. I didn't mention it, but the face value is rupees 1000. Okay. Now find out the interest here, coupon amount. Coupon amount. How to calculate the coupon amount? That is face value into coupon rate. Okay. So what's the face value? That is 1000 into 6%. That is nothing but 60. What my point? 60. Now use the same approximate method here. Okay, approximate method. How will calculation of approximate YTM. Okay, approximate YTM. How to calculate the approximate YTM? That is 60 plus what is the M value here? M value is face value is 1000. Okay, what is the issue price or present price? That is 900 divided by what is the maturity? 10 years. Okay, whole divided by 1000 plus 900 divided by 2 into 100. That is 1000 minus 900 means 100. 100 divided by 10 means 60 plus 10. 60 plus 10. 1000 plus 900, 1900 divided by 2, that is 950 into 100. So 70 divided by 90. 70 divided by 950. That is 0.7356. So find out what is that 100 divided by 10. 70 divided by 950. 70 divided by 950. 200. That is 7.36.
7.36, sir.
7.36%. This is the method by which you can also calculate the what do you call it? Approximate YTD. Now, by using interpretation method or present value method, we will find out what is the present value of the bond also. See here, because you might be getting confused, I have clearly mentioned, I have given that face value is 1000 clearly, okay? But if I have not given the face value, then how you used to calculate? How you used to calculate? Example in the problem, if he has not given this 1000 rupees, then what you will do? He has given only these values, okay? So he has not given the face value, then what you will do? Okay, for example, let me take an example here. If he has not given us the face value, he has given only 6 as a 6%. Okay, maturity. Okay, let me take 20 days, 20 years he has given. Okay, and presently selling at 90.